Hi. Today, I'm gonna tell you one of the most interesting stories you've ever heard. Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
It was during the 1800s, in Paris. The renowned detective Auguste Dupin was talking to his friend at his home in Faubourg Saint-Germain. As the two friends were conversing, the door suddenly snapped, popped open, and in came Monsieur G, the head of the Paris Police Department. He cautiously navigated his way through the house to find Dupin and his friend sitting by the living room. As Monsieur G sat down, the chief of police started rambling on about a certain letter of great importance that has been taken from the royal rooms. The thief was none other than Minister D. The royal lady was in her sitting room doing paperwork while talking to her husband on the phone when she received the letter with immense value. All of a sudden, Minister D barged in with a pistol and took possession of the letter. The royal lady was unable to fight back, as she was afraid that her husband on the phone might find out. The chief of police had told Dupin and his friend that he has done everything in his power to try to retrieve the letter. He even personally directed the searches. These complex searches was conducted in the minister's house when he was away at night. They examined every piece of furniture and every nooks and crannies of the house and still came up with nothing. The situation was clearly distressing Monsieur G, but it didn't seem to faze Dupin at all. He simply told the chief of police to go back and search again. The policemen came back, and all their efforts to retrieve the letter, unsurprisingly, went into waste. The policeman was obviously devastated by this result. Dupin, however, remained cool-headed and proceeded to converse with the policeman. Dupin told the chief of police that if he gave Dupin his half of the reward right now, that he could have the letter. Monsieur G, of course, complied and carried out the payment. Dupin then pulled out an envelope and gave it to the policeman. His hands was trembling when he read the letter. Suddenly, he stood up and quickly exited the house. As the policeman had left the house, Dupin's friends wondered, "How did you retrieve the letter?" said his friend. And they began recollecting on how it happened. Dupin himself went to Minister D's house, disguised as a magician. He carefully observed the layout of the house as well as the details, and found the missing letter lying neatly on the fireplace. After distracting Minister D, Dupin was able to quickly get to the letter. He swiped it off the top of the fireplace and put it under his hat.
I'm from the Thailand Post. I'm gonna ask you a few questions about your film premiere today. What can you tell about your character?
I play Detective Dupin, an extremely insightful, smart character. He's really interesting to play, and I think this has been one of the highlights of my career.
What about you, Miss Mylena Jolie?
Well, I got a chance to play the role as Monsieur G, who is a prefect. I think he's like some sort of typical police who have to depend on the detective, like ineffective police.
And some really big movie stars joined the film. How did you feel about it?
I think we were all really excited when we read the script and we were asked to join the show. We all saw the enormous potential that the film can, I think, become in the future. What do you think?
Well, I think that Lynn Hathaway, she is one of the most inspirational actors for me, and she has done an amazing job in casting the royal lady narrator. He has helped a lot in, helping the audience to unravel the mysteries as well as getting more insights of the characters.
Thank you. What is it like working with such an amazing director?
You mean Tim Burton? Well, he's a master when it comes to doing horror movies, and especially the film when it's extract from the novel, a great novel from Edgar Allan Poe. I think that it's an amazing film, and I am so fortunate to get the chance to involve in this film.
How come did you get the role? What was the audition process like?
It was gruesome. I was reached out by my agent for a chance to recreate one of Edgar Allan Poe's biggest hits, which is The Lost Letter, and I took the chance. I was really fortunate. I went to the audition, and things worked out for the best.
Could you tell us a bit about the film? Maybe it's something for the audience to anticipate?
I'm not going to try to ruin it for anyone who hasn't seen the film, but I think one of the main reasons why the film was such a success was the actual writing from Edgar Allan Poe from the book. It's brilliant. His writing was it was in depth, but at the same time it reeled the readers in. It kept you on your tippy toes every page, and I think for everyone who saw the movie, they should go back and try to read the book and try to uncover even more mysteries from the book.
Well, same as his, I can see the brilliance of Edgar Allan Poe's writing ability, and I can see that he has succeeded in giving us all the thrills, all the surprise and suspicions, like a lot of emotions throughout the movies. And I promise to all you guys, the audience, this is gonna be a blockbuster this year, and my Lena Jolie and Bing Smith looking forward to the Oscars. See ya!
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Enjoy your time here.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, you're crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Scene 1, Apple, take 1.
Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no.
Thế mà mai mày không ngủ quên. Không mày tại lúc mày ngồi ấy.
Well, that was just a lie.
Gặp đi.
Yeah, they said you was high class.
Em đừng có phải hỏi đúng lần này thôi, xin lỗi. Tự nhiên đến từ cái phải của ai, sẽ quên cái vai trái của anh của bụng. Trái đấu như thế bụng. Sao biết mai? Trái đấu mạnh của sĩ mai này.
Scene 1, Apple, take 1.
Crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class.
Very much. We really appreciate it. Enjoy your time here.
Ở đâu? Tôi đã ra hiệu một lúc rồi. Xong rồi bà, xong rồi.
Rồi.
Yeah, gone on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame, he in sicko mode.
Made this here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys. That's Nike boys hopping our coast. Had to hit my old town to duck the news. 2-4-hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with the crew. I just landed in Chase B mixes pop like Jamba Joe's. Different color chains, leave my jewelry really selling fruits. And they joking, man, know the crackers wish it was a news.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
We all in too deep.
Bye.